Namaskar. Welcome in online learning process. Myself, Mrs. Rekha Kshirsagar from Bitco Junior College, Nasik Road. Hope so. The list of formula is ready. On every day you are working on it. You have to speak out it in rhythmic form. While looking at the formula, you just try to imagine how the formula is derived, which concept is used, what are the mathematical steps. If this is so, it is easy to remind. Let us solve some problems from our textbook.
Problem. Motorcyclist, which is supposed to be particle, is undergoing vertical circles inside sphere of death. The speed of motorcycle varies between 6 and 10 meter per second. Calculate diameter of the sphere. This is first part. And second, how much minimum values are possible to these speeds. Now, on which topic this problem is depending? Think about this. Now I think you have idea. This is supposed to be vertical example of vertical circular motion. When motion is in upward direction, its motion is opposed. When it is in downward direction, its motion is in the direction of gravity. So in upward direction speed decreases, in downward direction speed increases. बरोबर आहे ना, हे सगळं बघितलं होतं आपण. And 2r is nothing but diameter. So this is the speed at lowest position. This is the speed at topmost position. आठवतंय सगळं? Now how to find out this diameter? What you will do? Think about this. Before that, what is given? Only two things are given. Maximum speed and minimum speed is given. We can use law of conservation of energy. Kinetic energy, change in kinetic energy, this must be equal to change in potential energy. So 1/2 mv maximum square, this is the kinetic energy at bottom position. Next, this is kinetic energy at this topmost position. And finally, this mgh is the potential energy and h is 2r in this case. That's why mg into 2r, where 2r is nothing but diameter. Clear? Now next to this, go on simplifying this. Rest of the things are very simple. Mathematical part. Take out 1/2 as a common factor. This m will get cancelled throughout, and this 1 from 1/2 shift this to the right hand side. So this is our next step. This 2r is diameter. Substitute v maximum and v minimum. Go on simplifying. See, this is the next step. After this, what you have to do? Square 10 square, 6 square, and do this next step. Like this, you will find out this value of the diameter, and it is 3.2 meter. Mathematical steps are also very simple. Second, we have to find out minimum values of for the speed. For this purpose, we have these two relations. V is nothing but under root rg. This is the minimum velocity at topmost position. Substitute r and g and simplify. What is this value? This is 4 meter per second. And second, what is second value of v? That is nothing but under root 5 rg. Substitute here also and you will get this answer. Means this v1 or v2, these are the minimum speeds required at either topmost position or bottom position. This is the meaning of this. So these two are the answers. See, this is the answer. Minimum speed must be 4 or 4 under root 5, and this is diameter. Now see this problem. Metallic ring of mass 1 kg has moment of inertia 1 kilogram meter square about one of its diameter. It is molten and remolded into thin uniform disc of same radius. How much will be its moment of inertia when rotated about its own axis? As per problem, one by one we will write down data. Now let us start writing this data. First, 1 kg, that is mass of the ring or disc. Next, moment of inertia of the ring, but about diameter is given. That's why ID is 1 kilogram meter square. One more thing, same radius it is mentioned here. That's why radius of the ring and radius of the disc is same, equate it. Finished. This much data is provided. Now up to this, we have not discussed about this moment of inertia of the ring, about its diameter. Yes or no? Now we must know what is this moment of inertia about the diameter. For this I will show these diagrams here and one small derivation also. But at the time of exam you will simply solve the problem. You will not draw the diagram. Clear? So see here, this is the moment ring and this is its own axis आपण म्हणूया, that is the axis which is passing through center and perpendicular to the plane, and it is indicated by IC or IZ and which is mr square. We have seen this. हे आपल्याला माहिती आहे. Now from this we have to find out moment of inertia about the diameter, that is using principle of perpendicular axis. This is one application of the principle of perpendicular axis. Same ring is taken here, but this is that diameter, and about this diameter we have to find out formula for moment of inertia. How we can find out this? This may be question for theory marks. Obtain formula for moment of inertia about the diameter of the ring. For this purpose, we know this is the mathematical form of principle of perpendicular axis. Now in this case, we can write down this Ix and Iy, that is nothing but x or y axis is coincides with diameters. That's why Id plus Id, it is twice Id. Okay? Simplify for this Id because we need this value. So this Id is equal to Iz by 2 and this Iz is nothing but Ic. Okay? That's why it is mr square by 2. This is the final formula for moment of inertia of the ring, but about diameter. This is about diameter. This is about its own axis. दोघांमध्ये confusion नको आहे. ठीक आहे? If the theory question is like this, you will go through these steps, diagram, explanation and these mathematical steps. But here we can use this formula directly. हा formula आपण direct वापरणार आहोत. You will not show this derivation or you will not draw these diagrams also. Now this ring which is given here, it is what is happening here? It is molten and remolded into uniform disc, means like this. ठीक है? Mass and radius is same, but ring is converted into disc. So and we have to find out moment of inertia of this disc about its own axis, means this is the axis of that disc, and about this we have to find out moment of inertia. So what is moment of inertia about this axis? हे मात्र आपल्याला माहिती आहे. Yes, tell me. This is the formula for moment of inertia of the disc about its own axis. You have to remember these formulas. Now this is about theory of this. Now let us proceed for actual. Now here moment of inertia about diameter, just we have seen it. So what is formula for that? This is the formula. And same formula is for moment of inertia of the disc also. But in the data, Id is given, M is given, but R is not given. बरोबर आहे ना? आपल्याला R दिलेला नाही आहे. म्हणजे what is our next task? We have to find out this R. So substitute given values in this formula and proceed. बघा बरं मग आता काय करणार? Id is 1, M is also 1. Simplify for R square. R square is 2. Clear? Now next we have to find out moment of inertia of the disc. Same formula. हाच formula आपल्याला वापरायचा आहे कारण same formula is for moment of inertia of the disc. ठीक आहे? Now R square we have 2. Substitute and simplify. Mass is 1 and it is very simple. Calculations are too simple. So this is the moment of inertia of the disc. Actually mathematical steps are simple, calculation part is simple, but understanding is important. What you have to find, how to find, which values we have to find, which formula we have to use, हे सगळं व्यवस्थित लक्षात घ्यायचं आहे. Read this problem also. big dumbbell is prepared by using uniform rod whose mass is 60 gram and length is 20 centimeter. Two identical solid spheres of mass 50 gram and radius 10 centimeter each are at the two ends of the rod. Calculate moment of inertia of dumbbell when rotated about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its length. बघा बरं आला का प्रॉब्लेम डोळ्यापुढे. Now see, again for understanding purpose, I will draw here a diagram. See, this is supposed to be dumbbell. These are two spheres whose radius is r. Here also radius is r. L is length of this rod. Mass of this rod is given. Radius of this sphere is given. This length of the rod is given. And one more thing we have to consider here. The d is nothing but distance between center of the rod and center of sphere. Since this much distance is d, this and this much distance is also d by symmetry. Clear? झालंय लक्षात आलंय? Now about this axis we have to find out moment of inertia of this system. For this purpose, now see, start from data. First, mass is given. Mass of rod is 60. Now, though it is given in CGS, gram or 20 centimeter, keep it in CGS system only, not necessary to convert it in SI system. But mind here, all quantities must be in the CGS system only. चालतं, MKS किंवा SIच पाहिजे असं काही नाही आहे, पण सगळ्या क्वांटिटीज मात्र एकाच सिस्टीममध्ये पाहिजेत. Mass of the rod, length of the rod, mass of the sphere, radius of the sphere, these four things are given and this is supposed to be data. Let us find out moment of inertia of the system. Upon total moment of inertia of the system म्हणूया. This total moment of inertia is sum of moment of inertia of the rod about this axis and moment of inertia of this sphere and of this sphere about the same axis. हे तीन गोष्टी आपल्याला काढायच्या आहेत. क्लिअर झालं? Now see one by one how to find out moment of inertia of this rod. Tell me what is formula for this moment of inertia of this rod about this axis. We have discussed this and that formula is ml square by 12. Substitute value of m, l and simplify it. So moment of inertia of the rod is 2000. This is first part. Now second part, we have to find out this is. So what is this is? This is nothing but moment of inertia of this sphere about this axis असा त्याचा अर्थ आहे. Here we have to use principle of parallel axis. What is this principle of parallel axis? आठवतंय? Moment of inertia about any axis is equal to IC plus MD square. आठवतंय? So this is supposed to be IC. IC means what? Moment of inertia of this sphere about an axis which is passing through center. हा झाला IC. Second, what is this MD square? M is mass of this sphere and D is distance between this axis about which we have to find out moment of inertia and center of this sphere. लक्षात आलं? मग हे झालं, this is nothing but application of principle or theorem of parallel axis. Go on simplifying this. We have value of m, r and d. But see what is this d? D is nothing but distance between the point through which axis is passing and about this we have to find out moment of inertia. And this center of the sphere means this much distance is d. That's why substitute that value of d here. So this much is 10 plus radius is 10. That's why I have substituted here as a 20. Now simplify it. Next task is very simple. Now see whether this value you got it or not. Hope so, yes. Now what is third part? We have to find out final answer. So in this formula, substitute I rod, substitute IS, multiply by 2 and simplify it. बघा बरं काय मिळालं. Now see, after substitution and simplification, this is the final value. So this is our answer. Now read this problem. One flywheel is there which is used to prepare earthenware pots, which is set into rotation at 100 rpm. It is in the form of disc whose mass and radius is given. Then a lump of clay whose mass is 1.6 kg falls on it and adheres to it at a certain distance x from the center of this wheel. We have to find out this x if now the speed is 80 rpm. Now how you can imagine this situation? It is divided in two parts. Before dropping of lump of clay on the wheel and after dropping this lump of clay on the wheel. I will explain this using this diagram. Before this, now see data is given. Mass of disc and radius of disc is given. Mass of clay is given. X, that is we have to find out distance between lump and center of the wheel, that we have to find out, and two more things are given. 100 rpm, this is the speed before drop of lump of clay, and 80 after it. Now I will explain using the diagram. Imagine this is that wheel which is rotating about this axis, and in this case I1 is the moment of inertia, and in this case the speed is supposed to be 100 rpm. Now second case, imagine here this lump of clay is dropped which is at a distance x from the axis of rotation, and in this case moment of inertia about this axis is supposed to be I2, where here the speed is 80 rpm. Now by logic we can say here, as in this case mass is increased, this speed goes on decreasing, means here we have to use law of conservation of angular momentum. बरोबर आहे ना? Can you remember this? Yes or no? In mathematical form? Hope so. Let's find out initial moment of inertia of the wheel and then final moment of inertia of the wheel. We know formula for moment of inertia of the wheel is mr square by 2. From given data, substitute it and simplify. We are getting this I1 as 0.8. Then after dropping of a clay, this is moment of inertia. I can say here it is final moment of inertia, which is I1 plus mx square. This is as per principle of parallel axis. Now we have to find out this x, and for this purpose, by law of conservation of angular momentum, we can say I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Further, this omega is 2 pi n. Using this, I1 into 2 pi n1 and omega 2 is 2 pi n2. So this is the right hand side. 2 pi will get cancelled, and simplify it. Substitute the values and find out value of x. Before this x, you have to simplify for x square first and then x. This is the value of x. It is very simple. Calculation part is simple one. Clear? Means principle of parallel axis, first and second law of conservation of angular momentum. Last problem. Read this problem. Starting from rest, an object rolls down along incline that rises by 3 on every 5. The object gains speed of under root 10 meter per second as it travels a distance of 5 by 3 meter along the incline. What can be the possible shapes of the object? Once again read it carefully. And what data is given? Yes, are you imagining this? Hope so. Now data. What this sentence indicates? Object rolls down incline that rises by 3 in every 5. This indicates the sine theta is given, which is nothing but 3 by 5. याचा अर्थ high. Then speed is given and distance traveled along incline is given, that is 5 by 3 meter. I will explain using this diagram. Again, what we have to do? What are the possible shape or shapes? For this purpose, we have to find out k square upon r square. And from this k square upon r square, we have judgment about that shape. For this purpose, see, this is inclined plane, angle of inclination is theta, h is the height, s is the displacement along this incline, and this h is given here, and sine of this theta is nothing but h upon s. This value is also given. Clear झालं? Now let us see about the solution. Now we have to start from velocity of the rolling body, and we derived this formula, and this velocity is given, which is under root 10. Now from this formula we have to find out this k square upon r square. So let us substitute value of g, h, and then simplify. So here we can substitute value of this h as 1, which we already calculated previously on the last page. So we have all these values, substitute and simplify. After simplifying this, we will write down value of this k square upon r square as 1. And when this value is 1, we can say that the shape must be either ring or hollow cylinder. From moment of inertia, by comparison, if you will find out this k square upon r square, then for ring and hollow cylinder, this value is 1. So like this, we can write down answer.
I think I have discussed about all problems given in the book. While solving these, we revised theory part related with it. In brief, some additional points are discussed. Hope so it will help you to answer board questions and entrance exam questions. Keep practicing. Thanks for watching this. Thank you very much. And before going to say bye, read these few lines. Okay, thank you.